Welcome to Homemaking with Mima. My name is Wendy, and in today's video, I'm going to bring you along and show you some of the thrift store treasures that I found for myself. And I found them just a few days ago, and I'm going to bring you along with me.
So as I was walking around, I seen this for $12.50, and then made a few steps further and I found this desk for $21.50. And I thought, okay, I have to have these.
Here is that small little table. I showed you a photo of it, and it's my first little treasure that I found I'm going to actually put it in my kitchen, and I'll go over that with you. This is an old sewing machine table. I absolutely fell in love with it the first time that I seen it, and I knew exactly where it was going to go. And as you can see, there's a hole in it. This is where the sewing machine would it would fold down, or you would lift it up when you went to use it. You'd lift this piece up. You'd set the sewing machine down on this little lip right here, and you leave this open and you do your sewing. Obviously, the sewing machine is gone. I didn't want the sewing machine. I just wanted the decorative table, and it is very attractive. And you are not even going to know what it was, because you put the lid down, it just looks like a standard table, older table. So what I really liked about it, other than the fact that it looked really nice, and you can't tell that, this comes up unless you know what it is, which I did, but it is so sturdy. I can barely move it. Now, you remember when I had the mixer on that little black table, it shimmied quite a bit when I had the mixer on, because, it's just a wobbly table. I wanted to get something that was very sturdy. And I'm going to put this back on the table upside down, and I'm going to show you what's holding it together under there. And it actually doesn't surprise me that it isn't as sturdy as it is. Okay, so I was able to get it back up on the table. It isn't that heavy at all. I physically could get it lifted up. But this is the hardware that is holding this table together. And it's on all four sides. And my husband reinforced all the screws, including the center ones. And yes, so there is a hole. The sewing machine is missing. That doesn't bother me one bit, because it's got that top part that I can just shut it down. Was it a good find? Absolutely. It's sturdy. We were able to reinforce it, and it's been around a long time, and it's probably going to be around a little bit longer. So that is where its spot is. And I have an electrical outlet right there. So that really is one reason why it has to house there, because then I can actually use it there. The other thrift store treasure that I had found was this desk, and I showed you the photo of that. Yesterday, when I had cleaned the other desk that the mixer is on, because I had to let that sit, for a good 24 hours, because I washed it with Murphy's oil soap, and I had cleaned all the drawers. The drawers are completely cleaned. I just have the base of the desk to clean, and I am just going to bring you along for that. My advice to you is to always give whatever you get at a thrift store a good scrubbing. That is just my advice. You don't know where these had been stored at one time. That could have been a storage unit, an old barn, a basement. Rodents could have gotten in there. Just give everything a really good scrubbing. And after you give it a really good scrubbing, you're just going to feel so much better that you have a really nice, clean unit in your home. So I'm going to bring you along for that. I'm going to bring you in for a closer look to show you exactly what I mean about it was stored somewhere, and you just need to give it a good clean. And I'm going to get my vacuum out and also use it, but I want to show you. So this part isn't so bad. But now you're going to see. There's some cobwebs. So I'm going to take the vacuum to that, get it all cleaned up good. There's a leaf, another leaf. I don't see any rodent activity. We'll scan down a little further. Yeah, I don't see any rodent activity, so that is really good. But I'm just going to give this a good scrubbing. So what I'm using to get it cleaned up is really hot water, as much as you can tolerate with your hands, and Murphy's oil soap. I clean everything that is wood. I use the Murphy's oil soap. And the reason why I'm cleaning the underneath first is so that way then I can get it tipped back up. The underneath is going to be completely done. I will change my water, get fresh water, and get the top part and the sides and all that done. You don't need to scrub at it. Just give it a good wiping down. Because like I said, you don't know where it's been stored. It could have been stored in a storage unit. The door could have been open. Something could have happened. Could have been stored in a barn. Could have been stored in a basement. You just don't know. So just keep the quality for yourself and give it a good wiping down. You'll give it more life. And you'll feel so much better. So that is all wiped down. It was very dirty, but it could have been worse. Like I said, I have seen a lot worse. So that is done. So I'm going to get it picked up, turn it back up on its feet, and get the rest of it cleaned. So I pulled it back over into this corner. It's going to completely dry. Once it dries, then I'll get the drawers back into it and let you see what it looks like. It is kind of dark over here right now, but it looks way better than it did. And when you first look at things in the thrift store, they don't look that dirty until you actually clean them. And the water in these buckets was very dirty. But like I said, I have seen items much worse. So I've had you in this room before. This is a spare room with a double bed. And it's really messy right now. Kind of embarrassed, but here we go. Quick look. We've been really busy. So my thought behind where I'm going to put the sewing desk, it's going to be right around here. There's an outlet behind that shelving unit. This was the area that I had for the grandkids. I am going to try to figure out where to put all of this now. They come over, but they don't come over that often. And I really want to get back into doing just a little bit of sewing. I'm not the greatest sewer. I follow the patterns. I do kind of do my own thing. Things turn out. I have done some quilting, and I think I want to get back into doing some quilting. It's not anything that I'm going to share on YouTube, but I am going to share the fact that I do have a sewing machine, and I am going to get it all set up, and I want to have it set right here. So now it's dry, and I've got all the drawers back into it. Look at how unique the fixtures are. Definitely quite older. Not sure what year, possibly 70s. But I am so thrilled to have a sewing desk now with drawers that actually work. All right, that's gonna wrap this kind of a quick video up. I only found 2 treasures, but I was really thankful that I did find them because I needed them. And I didn't have to go to a furniture store and spend a lot of money on something that's not as good quality. These are good quality. This desk is extremely heavy on this side. How do I know? Because I helped get it loaded into the truck and unloaded. So, and I have the other one is in my kitchen holding my mixer stand. You've seen that in the video. So yes, I'm excited. I think I'm going to be trying to be on the lookout for quite a few more treasures that I might need around here. I get rid of a lot of things that I have shown. I don't like to have clutter. I don't like to keep things. If I don't use it within a year and a half, I usually try to get rid of it. So that's kind of like my thinking. But things that I do need, I don't want to have to pay full price for. And when you go to a thrift store, you're recycling. And so instead of this and that other item being thrown in the dump, it's getting another life out of it. I don't know how long the people who had these had them. Obviously, that sewing machine table's been around for quite a while. But now I'm going to be using it for quite a while. And when I decide that I don't want to sew anymore, the older that I get, I am almost 60. When I shut that part of my life down, then I will see if someone else can use it because I'm going to take good care of it. And another thing about, giving things a good cleaning and all that, like I say, when I clean my house, I did my fall cleaning and I'll be doing some spring cleaning here. If you take care of your home, if you take care of your things, they're going to take care of you. In a sense, they're going to last a long time and you'll have them for quite a while. And that's my plan with these. I'm going to have them for quite a while. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell. That is going to prompt you to videos that are coming out. And I want you folks to make it a really great day.